Hello, everyone. It's Pickers Church. It's me, Ronnie, Hart Pickers. That guy is Chad, the Golden Finger Picker. Thank you all for tuning in. See you later. Show's over. Bye. Have a good night. No, but we're here today. What's up, Mr. Chadwick? How you doing? How's
I'm
everything going?
awesome. Dude, I am awesome. I'm picking up some cool stuff. I mean, some cool stuff. Paying up a little bit, but you know, if I can't be out, buying a bunch of stuff, and that's a good point, I guess. Kim and I have been babysitting Addie, and it's like 10-hour days. So what we're doing is we're looking at other avenues instead of going out to thrift shops and going out to pawn shops and stuff like that. While we're here at the house, I mean, we got an echo. Can you hear an echo?
No.
I can't. Let us know how we sound, guys. But anyway, while we're at the house during the day, we're looking at the Craigslist offer up and stuff like that. And we're finding deals instead of buying, smaller stuff, like you would find at thrift stores. We're looking for higher priced items that we can flip for, a much higher profit. So instead of a lot of little things, we're doing one or two or three big things and probably going to end up making more money doing it this way than what we would going out and doing that stuff. But that's what you can do if you're stuck, if you're homebound for any reason, if you can't get out, if it's snowing outside and all that, then take your sourcing online and look for this stuff. And I'll show some of the stuff we got here in a little bit. So
Nobody wants to see it.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm proud of it.
I mean, you should be proud of it. That's the thing. Go out there and find it. I've been in the middle of trying to move everything to my storage unit, so I'm almost there. I think tomorrow I will be, for the most part, it should be like mostly done tomorrow, hopefully. Get it done tomorrow afternoon. And then I can get back into listing and trying to make some money because I got some unlisted stuff right now that needs to get listed because its sales have been good the last 10 days or so. And there's a big auction coming up this weekend, so I want to go to. So got to get money rolling in.
Well, you said you're going to take a roll. I mean, a few $1,000s to this thing.
Yeah, we're going a few stacks and the Glock, just in case you're trying to come up on somebody.
Oh,
you getting popped.
That's funny.
But outside of that, everything is good.
Very good.
Can't complain. Feeling better. So.
Yeah, you were down for a few days, but
it was like a week, dude. All said done, like my wife was like, I didn't know why you were like, I don't know, like I don't bitch and main, but she could tell I wasn't myself. She was like, something's wrong.
Right on. Hey, that's cool. Somebody just found your channel. So Julie Munden from Kansas.
Hello, Julie.
Yes. Yeah.
You have your other favorite Kansas people, the Crazy Picker Life. She can subscribe to them too.
Yeah.
We're from Cape Cod though, and that guy's from somewhere down in
Florida.
the Panhandle,
Florida.
Southern Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah, Alabama coast. But yeah, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. Let us know in the chat where you're from real quick, just so we can get an idea of, do we have any, go ahead and put the state that you're in. Do we have any international watchers tonight?
Remember when we had your little German friend watching us?
Which one?
Back in the day, a long time ago.
Oh,
it was your lady friend.
Yep.
Kim's not around, doesn't matter.
North Carolina, Alabama. No, I knew her when I was in Germany. Kim actually knew who she was. Yeah. Spain, Jeff Davidson. Man, I don't think I've ever heard a serious thing come out of that guy's mouth. New York, Mr. Rudy, what's up, brother? Lower Alabama here too. Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, why do I have like a crown thing next to my name? You see that?
Yeah, it's your chat. That's why.
I'm the king.
Yes.
I need the Burger King little hat on. But I want to get everybody's thought on this real quick, because I was talking to a wife and I was talking to a friend. I'm not sure if she's going to be agreed to do it, but she wanted to make a little extra money selling on eBay, but she's never done it before. So I think I'm going to kind of see if she'll allow me kind of to talk about her progress, and maybe even talk about her progress, and we can see some of the pitfalls and downfalls of starting a channel. Because, tell you the truth, I'm so out of touch with trying to understand, because we started 5 years ago, that I don't know like what goes on when you start anymore, and the limits and PayPal hold, so
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting to see a little bit about that.
Yeah, because I mean, we hear all these horror stories now that eBay only lets you list 10 items and PayPal holds your funds for 28 days. And I'm thinking, that's just crazy. But we can't really talk on it because we've never experienced. I don't think
UK's in the house.
Yeah, there was never a hold or anything like that when we joined. But yeah, I mean, it's a good thing because, people come in on these new platforms, take advantage and leave, and it's all for the good though. Put your time in, put your work in, and it's the same with anything. You're on probation, so
Probation.
yeah.
We're not going there tonight. I'll be the probation officer.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Trying to think of anything else going on.
No, I don't know, just really cool stuff that does anybody recognize that picture? That's an oil painting. That isn't a real oil painting. I mean, it's not in the best shape.
You want to start showing things? I got nothing to show.
It's not in the best shape, but is that not cool, guys? And this is what's neat. This is a little history lesson, okay? 1914, okay? And this is a real oil painting that was actually painted by a guy, but they gave this away. It's the Illinois Watch Company. So, like when you go to a bank today, you open up a checking account and you get a free blender. Okay. This was the free blender back then. Okay. I mean, it's old. You can see it's over 100 years old.
So they gave you a picture of Abraham Lincoln.
Not just a picture. It's an oil painting.
Well, okay.
This dude painted these.
How many did they give out?
I don't know. I mean, sure, it can't be that many. It's not like it's not like it was a big, huge company, I don't think so. But it's got the guy's autograph up here, his signature, and it's got I found it online. There's some that sold, one much better condition than mine sold for like $100. But it's just the whole idea of it, and it's just really cool. And it's a real oil painting.
Is the frame broke too?
Well, that's chipped paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it's all original. If you look these up and you find it, it's the Illinois Watch Company, Abraham Lincoln oil painting. And yeah, that's exactly what they look like on the back. And because I thought maybe it was a different frame, but once I did the research, sure enough, it was cool. Very cool. But how much did you get for it? I didn't sell it yet. And I don't know. It might have a place in the office just because it's cool. I can't imagine. I mean, the one in really good condition sold for $100. That's all it sold for. So it might be worth just keeping around just because it's cool. It's a real painting, and it's the paint's chipping off, as you can see. That's what all that was, and it's on canvas. So, but the other stuff I got, yeah, I'll be selling. That's for sure.
We don't need to see the other stuff. No.
Are you saying you want to see the other stuff?
No.
Okay. Here's the other stuff. This is just cool as all get out. And what's really cool about this is it's taken us on a journey, a research journey. And there's quite a few of these out there, but they're green. Okay. There are none this color anywhere.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, it might have been the orange. Well, somebody also told me that it might have been a foreign, made for foreign, like Canada or possibly Europe, but I'm not really sure.
It's possible, but the thing is somebody says, well, you know, maybe the orange ones didn't survive. I'm like, well, what would make, you know, the green ones survive better than the orange ones? So,
well, I haven't seen that many green ones.
Well,
I haven't seen many of those. Period. Really, I see a lot of that other design though.
But if you Google it, you know, you see all the green. It's all, everything's green, green. And but yeah, I paid $100 for that clock, and they were wanting 150. It's a Pam clock. For those of you who don't know, Pam is a really good maker of a lot of the advertisement. That's your area. Ronnie, you can explain the Pam clocks.
Yeah, they were basically advertising clocks. They made them for everything. I mean, they were basically a clock, and they have faces. The insert there is just, I think it's a glass insert, and
yeah, it's glass.
Yeah, because we had one last year. I got on an auction site for like $50, and I had to find the clock, and I was like, "Oh, I'll find the clock, and I'll have a really nice." And then when we moved from the warehouse, I broke they cracked. It was in some bottom of some box. Some stuff got thrown on it. I was like, "Oh, that's not good."
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't mad about it because you can't get mad about that stuff. It's just like you roll it off and forget about it.
Right. Yeah. No, well, when I was going to buy this, I mean, I was contacting Ronnie for help. It's like, man, how do I know for sure that this is not a reproduction and stuff like that? And because I couldn't find any orange ones. And Ronnie made me feel better. He says, well, regardless, I'll buy it. So it was a good a no-brainer. But it's in really good condition. It has a little bit of issues down here on the bottom where the paint on the back of the face is peeling a little bit. But as far as the decal around it, it's perfect. So I hope to do well with it. I really, really do. And this is what we picked up today. It's a Wii U, the Super Mario Maker Deluxe set. Those things are expensive, Ronnie.
Dude, I don't know nothing about that stuff.
Oh my gosh. They are expensive. And this dude was is that Elgin Watch? No, it's Illinois Watch Company. That's who did it. And that's what it's called, the Illinois Watch Company. So yeah, there's some listed, the green ones, but with as rare as this is, because there's just nothing else out there, I'm going to try to double the price on the best one I've seen out there in green. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. People are sending me photos now, I guess.
They see the ones that are on eBay. They're like, hey, look. There's one on eBay.
Kyle has, hold on a sec, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those. we use. Papermaker Deluxe set. Is that what yours are, Kyle? Dude, why do you have 12 of those? Oh my gosh.
No, Gretchen's not going to sell women's clothing. I don't like women's clothing. And I don't think my wife likes women's clothing either. Every once in a while we'll pick up something, but for the most part it's nothing I understand what sells and what doesn't sell. Unless it's in the boutique section. That's the only time I see it. We had a question.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
No, tomorrow morning I'm going on a pick. I found what I found was he had a Wii Mario Kart. It's a box like that, but it's the Mario Kart Wii combo thing. Still in the box. He wants $50 for it, and he goes, well, I clean out storage units and stuff like that. I'm like, me too. He goes, I think I have a lot of stuff you'll like. So I made an appointment tomorrow at 10 o'clock up in Milton, going up there and going to try to score some stuff. So.
Yeah, there's a question. Hopefully you do well tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that in the morning?
Yep, 10 in the morning.
So while Kim is watching the baby. That's
no,
smart.
actually, Katie's off work tomorrow, so we're free.
You're getting extra brownie points. I was thinking you were real smart.
Yeah.
Caesar's question, Ronnie. Do you go through each piece of clothing when you go to a thrift store? What's your strategy? No, I don't go through every piece. I just go by what catches my eye, or when I'm going through blazer, it's all about pattern or design or the feel of the material. I don't know. After you do it a little while, you can tell what's quality and what's not quality, or what's beat the shit and what's not. You don't even look at the tag. Half the time, it's what works for me. Go in and go out of a bunch of thrift stores quicker. I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but for the most part, I can get in and out of stores fairly quickly and find stuff.
Yeah, once you're like you're a regular at a thrift store, you can pretty much go through a place and see the new stuff. You get used to seeing the same things on the shelves, so you can, once you've been going there for a while, you can pretty much scan pretty quickly. I mean, and you still may miss stuff, but
yeah. Have you ever done like any of the liquidation lots online or at different companies?
We did some up in Indiana, but it was more of a local liquidation company, and I ended up with a lot of junk doing that. You got to be careful, man.
I've looked into it. I remember a bunch of people gave me like different websites to go to and stuff like that. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. And technically, where my location is now at the house, we couldn't even get a big enough truck in there. Like you have to have, some of it has to be dropped by pallet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work where we are because we can't get a truck in here.
Right.
I tried bringing a truck with a trailer, and I was jumping over curbs.
Yeah.
So I mean, an 18-wheeler, it would never happen.
Hey, Pensacola Picker just says that check out Helping Hands thrift store. Some good finds there sometimes. I got out for a minute today, and I don't know if you recognize that tag, but that's a Helping Hands thrift store. Yeah, I just stopped there for a couple minutes, and I picked this up. It was $3, and I did a quick check on eBay, and it's the Good Day dog barking trainer thing. I guess it just sits there, and if they bark, it puts out a sonic thing, and it stops them from barking. $50, pretty easy on eBay, just for this stupid little thing. So I paid $3 out to get 50. and I picked up a scale, a shipping scale up to 75 pounds, you know, for somebody who might need one or something like that, just to have as a backup or something. But that was $9, but that's a good quality scale. But yeah, you're right. That place is about 2 minutes away from me. So, oh, and Milton, there's one. Yeah, I'll check that out tomorrow. But yes. Yeah, I served in World War One.
I'm supposed to see that. Any
Well,
plans?
see, this picture was released before that picture was taken. So that's cool. That picture was painted before that picture was taken, because that was taken in 1918.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Got any plans for the weekend?
I know we do, but I can't think of it. Yes, I believe the pork soda Primus sold, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
That was the name of a group, Pork Soda.
No, that was the tour.
Oh, it's like, dude, that's odd. How did they come up with that one?
Well, the graphic was a big pig, you know, nasty looking pig.
Roast them. Roasted pollo.
You missed the painting? Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to show it again. This is an actual oil painting of Abraham Lincoln. But I mean, it's not, it's kind of flaking a little bit, but yeah. And it's real. What did I say, 1914? So it's 103 years old. Okay. What are your plans this weekend, dude, besides spending a butt ton of money?
I'm hoping to, go to an auction. It's going to be about a 4-hour drive, but, I think it's going to be, I don't know, it could be good, it could be bad. You don't know when you go to auctions. They're so hit or miss. So you just give it a try and see what happens. So far I've been lucky at auctions, but luck's going to turn eventually.
Yeah.
I think as long as I'm looking to spend money, I'll be fine.
Well, there's an auction house I saw opened up, and guys in the chat, once again, if you're a reseller and you hit the thrift stores and the garage sales and stuff, and you don't hit auctions, especially if you live in the Midwest, you need to give it a shot. If you get proficient at buying at auctions, you can make a lot of money and not fork out a lot of money. And you can actually go in and view the stuff before you even bid on it. So, yeah. Chat it. How's the guy doing you gave all your extra reseller stock to? I haven't talked to him, but I have seen his listings on OfferUp and
Craigslist.
OfferUp. I haven't even looked on Craigslist first, the stuff, but the OfferUp and Let Go. And he's asking way cheap prices, but it's totally up to him. I mean, it's totally up to them what they do with it.
Well, he got it for cheap, so
yeah, he got it for cheap. So anything he sells it for, he's making money, which is a smart move.
He just wants to move the stuff now that he has too much stuff.
Now now that he has a 10 by 10 storage unit full, yeah. Anything he sells it for is a plus. So, but yeah. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about tonight? Oh, for those of you who don't know or do know, we actually had our first meeting last night about our big gathering that we're going to have in Chicago. The meeting went well, and we want to continue asking everybody what kind of things you would want to see at this event and whether or not you would come. It's in Chicago, probably going to be about June-ish. That's what we come up with. Yeah, it was about June-ish probably. But we're all excited about it.
Sometime in June. That gives me another vacation. That's all I know.
Yeah. We're going to love meeting people, Kim and I. We've always liked it. And, man, these things are the best the best place for marketing and meeting fellow resellers and developing relationships and stuff like that. So we're excited. Yeah, Coco, just for you. You show up. Yeah. If we don't have it, there, we'll get you to one. So
yeah, somebody was asking a question: what's the difference between St. John and St. John's Bay? St. John's is a women's wear, very high end, expensive women wear, probably like the stuff like lawyers and stuff like that wear. And St. John's Bay, I think, is like Sears brand, and two totally different companies. So St. John's Bay, stay away.
Worth Monkey. I do not do Worth Monkey. Worth Point. Oh my gosh, that's worth the money.
Yeah.
I don't know what Worth Monkey is.
Who knows Worth Monkey?
Yeah.
There was another one here. What do you guys do to keep track of sales other than GoDaddy? Do you use kind of as spreadsheets or anything, or do you just enter anything into GoDaddy? I know when it comes to myself, I sell too much stuff and have too much stuff listed to be monkeying around with spreadsheets. I mean, you have one cost going in, you have one cost going out. Whatever left over is your profit. I mean, it's not that hard to understand. It's that simple. You don't need to be tracking like, I bought this thing for $1.99. You sell it for 10. Like, math should be automatically going like, okay, take out 15% for fees, take out, whatever for shipping. Like, don't make it harder than it has to be. And I use GoDaddy and I love it. And my tax lady loves it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a matter of, you can go, if you want to keep track, and I think a lot of new people thinking they want to do it the right way. And I mean, if you want to, you can keep track down to the minute, because you have to consider your time. I mean, you can, as far as you want to go, and you can figure how much gas you use per mile to source. And I mean, it just depends on how far you want to go. We're pretty much basic meat and potato people. And like Ronnie said, you've got your sourcing cost, your selling price, your expenses, your fees, and it all washes out. Not washes, but it all calculates out. We can't operate on washing out because that's pretty much equal, right? $0.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, shoot! I forgot to upload the flea market video. The lady who went off on me.
Oh, did you do the whole video?
Well, I never uploaded. I didn't. I was going to do something, and I never uploaded it.
Somebody was asking where the best place to get free shipping supplies from. I mean, I know I get all my boxes through United States Postal Service for the most part. Bubble wrap I buy on eBay. That's really the only thing I use. I mean, poly bags I get on eBay. I mean, it's just the cost of doing business. Some things you're going to have to buy. You can't get everything free. But if you do check Craigslist pretty often, or another good source is like furniture stores. Furniture stores usually have, if you ship a lot of bigger things, you can get boxes, you can get, bubble wrap and all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah,
or Craigslist.
We quit going out looking for boxes and stuff because what it come down to, we were able to go to Walmart and buy, a 14 by 14 by 14 for like 82 cents. It's like, what am I saving? And it's a brand new box, and you can always cut down the boxes. And it just, for the amount of time you're spending looking for boxes behind stores, just go to Walmart and buy, the smaller boxes are what, 51 cents or 42 cents or something like that. I mean, it's cheap.
Yeah, I think we
It's
get.
cheap.
I mean, if we need a larger box for something, I think I get them either at Home Depot or Staples. It just depends on where I'm close to. I'm not going to run across town to go to one store if I'm already at the other to save a buck or two. Like, it's just not going to make any sense for me. At Staples, you got to buy a few extra boxes to make it worth your while, and then I just throw them in the storage unit, and as I need them, I use them.
Right. Yeah,
But
I mean,
I hate selling something and not having a box for it.
well, I mean, this family's like huge Amazon buyers. I mean, something's showing up in the mail every day from Amazon, and Kim loves it and everything else. And so we have Amazon boxes, and I use those things all the time. I don't even try to peel off that Echo thing tape, that says Echo on it because they're advertising. I don't even peel that off. So I just tape over it, and it looks good. So, but it says Amazon on it. No biggie to me. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that's Silentronic. Come on, brother.
I'm thinking, dude, I'm like, I don't know. I'm in another world tonight. Feeling better. I'm drugged up on some medicine. I'm in a good place.
Yeah, I can't wait to go tomorrow, man. I'm excited to go. Oh, thank you. Somebody said earlier they like The Office. Thank you. Oh, I got it cleaned up. I cleaned this thing up, dude, and it is like looking beautiful. And you know what's crazy? And I haven't asked any help anywhere else, but everyone that I've looked up on eBay, okay, on these Structo, it's the horse stable or the Vistadome horse van, okay? It's got all the doors and stuff. But on this, I couldn't find this on any of them on eBay. This has the stamped. It's like 1966, and it's been stamped. It's got the USA patent and Canada patent. So, but I couldn't find that stamped on anything else.
Well, they did make a lot of Tonka toys and stuff like that, and other brands. They had ones for Canada and ones also for the US.
There's not a single one I found that's actually been stamped like that one. They're all blank on the bottom. Even the ones that they say are from the 60s. And I don't know why I'm coming across this stuff I can't match up with anything ever. But those are the kind of problems I like to have.
That's not a problem. You just sell
it. Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's going to drag any more value to it.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Yes, Selena.
Put some money on that.
Elostinos, yes. This is her first. It's a sealed Selena's first CD.
She's looking young in that picture. She's looking like that beauty queen lady in Atlanta.
She is very young. Yes, very young. But yes.
So how do you like your new house?
We really like it. It's centrally located. It's not too far to drive to Fort Walton, and it's not too. I'm 20 miles from Pensacola, so yeah, can't complain at all. We're in a better position than what we were in the other place. So financially, it's better. Location, I can't say it's better, but it will be if we utilize Pensacola to its maximum when it comes to thrifting and sourcing. Then this will be a better spot. So yeah, we're excited about it. Plus, we're right next to the water, and can't complain about that at all.
You missed a pool yet?
No.
Don't have it. Don't worry about it.
I don't miss paying to have it cleaned every week either. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and I ordered more of my the little stickers that I put on my packages. the thank you for shopping eBay, you know, blah, blah, blah. If there's any issues, get a hold of us. So
Actually, I got a negative feedback today or yesterday. I meant to call eBay and I forgot.
really,
International buyer got a shirt, brand new with tags. He goes, "It's blue, not black." I'm upset. It's like, dude, the tag says black. The shirt looks black. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. When the tag says black, I put black.
yeah,
I gotta call them about that. But I was freaking frustrated. Well, I'm not pissed off. I was just like, really, dude?
yeah. I mean, as you guys know, a negative, I mean, don't spend too much time fretting over it. Just like Ronnie always says, get over it and it'll fall off eventually.
I'm
You
just gonna
can't
bury it now, or call them and trying to get it taken care of. So they should take care of it.
Yeah.
I even looked at the tags. I was like, do I have a tag where it says black? It went to Italy, of all places. It was a Paul and Sharp sweater, and it went back home to Italy.
Trying to find my Tamper stickers. Do you guys know what the Tamper stickers are? I think I know where they're at. I got my Tamper stickers off of eBay, but it's important that you get the real ones. That once you pull it off, it literally it leaves residue from the sticker, so they can't pull it off and then put it back on. But I got them off of eBay. But yeah, you have to make sure you get the right ones. The ones that if you pull it off, then it'll leave the stuff on there. So I can run out and get it real quick if people don't know what it is.
You do, when you ship worldwide, you do not have delivery confirmation on all places. There's a good probably 20 countries that you can track it to, like Israel, most of Europe, Australia, Canada. I think even maybe Brazil, but there's a lot of countries where it does not track, or unless you do priority. Priority is a little bit more trackable, but in a lot of countries they don't care about tracking packages. Once it leaves the US, that's it. You never hear from that package again, and cross your fingers they don't open a case or anything. But yeah, I do got to call them and argue it, and it'll be fine. I don't think I'll have any issues. Just a stupid buyer that needs to fix his eyes, I guess. I've never shipped to Zimbabwe, but I have shipped to Uganda and Rwanda. Believe it or not, it was cheap enough things. I didn't mind shipping there. I figured if something happened, South Africa a few times. Shipped something to Yemen at one time. That was a little sketchy. A GPS to Yemen. Always odd. If I used only the global shipping program, I would lose a lot of sales. Most of my international sales, I should do the shipping myself. So with that being said, yes, Yemen. They ordered like one of those GPSs that you walk around with, whatever you want to call it, the hiking ones. But I hope everyone is doing good. How is everybody's weeks going? Having a good week. Can't complain whatsoever. It's been really good. I got to get back into listing though. Starting to gonna be under 700 listings again, which I don't know. Don't like to be there. Yeah, Poland. I don't know how Poland is. That's interesting. But sales have been great. No complaints. And I lost the chat. There we go. Good shipping, good shipping. Somebody found Chad's little tractor doohickey thing. Hopefully we'll show it to him later when he gets back. How many of you people like going to the Goodwill outlets in the chat? I can say I haven't been there in a while. I may have to go one of these days. What's happening, Adam? How are you? Hope all is well, brother. Ronnie, where do you get those clean bags to pack your shirts? To eBay. You find them on eBay. Not too hard there. 9 by 12, 10 milli. They come in 100, quantity of 100. I think I get like 1,000 at a time. That way I don't have to keep ordering them. And you get them a little cheaper if you more to your order. You only go to the bins with your bodyguard. That's kind of funny. It's been a while since I've been there. We used to go, we went there early on often, and we did really well with books, believe it or not. But I never did well with the clothing. But I also didn't know what I know now, too. Back then, I rarely knew anything about clothing.
Okay. We'll do a demonstration if that's okay. Show these guys what, here's your hologram tamper labels. You might have to highlight me so I stay up. But they're holograms. Okay, if you look real close, it says, what's it say? Do not open, and then you see the stuff behind it, which is like a hologram, okay? Now, what you do, you put it on your item. Say you have like a stereo or something to where, or like an old video game, old game console or something. You'll want to put it like over a screw to where they got to puncture it to get to the screw to take it apart, or where you, if you take all the screws apart out and then you pull it apart a unit, then you put it in between to where it's got to be either taken off or cut to get it open. But what you do is you put it on there like so, okay? So you have it on there like that. And if somebody tampers with it like this, what it does is, if you can see, it leaves. And then if you look, you can tell it's been tampered with, and it leaves residue. So it separates really easy. And I just put that on. So if you put that on there and let it set for a day or two for somebody to get it, and then they try to take it off or peel it off, say, that's what it does. And then they can't put it back on because it'll, see what I'm saying? Can't put it back on because it's got all the stuff out of it. So those are called tamper seals. We use them. And if they're a good thing to have. It's one of those things you can use to, what do they call it? Detour people from doing stuff like that. Put a link where you get them. I just got them on eBay. You can just search on eBay. Just search holographic tamper labels. That's really all you need is the holographic tamper labels. So, and they're not expensive. I've had these things for probably 4 years. I mean, and there's just a ton of them. And yeah, I think I paid like 12 to 15 bucks for the whole lot. And I don't even know what they're selling for now. So it's been a long time, but it's just something good to have in case, yeah, something like this. Let's just do this. Okay, you take your tamper label and you put it on like a, if you don't want them to open it, okay, you put it over the crease where if you took the screws out, if you took the screws out, and then you pulled it apart, okay, you would have to take this off first, like so. They would have to peel it off and pull it up, okay, see what it leaves. And then if you try to put it back on, you're going to see it's got a massive issue there. So that's just a way to prove that it was tampered with. So, but yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. And some of them you can get them that are serial numbered. So, and I don't think these are serial numbered, but yeah, not everybody has these. So it's just a good deterrent. Chad just checked, $6.99 with free shipping. For how many of them? I think I got like 400 of them or something like that. 400 or 500 of them. Tamper seals with numbers are better. Yeah, they are. They are. But, you know, it's more of a deterrent than anything, you know, because if somebody's gonna do it, they're gonna, you know, come up and try to come up with something else. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's more of a deterrent. If somebody wants to get by this, you know, they can get by it. They could go buy some and, you know, do it. So 240 labels for $6.99. So that's still about the same. I got about 500 for 12 to 15 or something like that. So yeah. I recommend them if you're selling like vintage, like electronics and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used anything like that before. Has it ever saved you in anything?
I don't think so, but it could have. They didn't do it. Say that's the way I look at it. You know, if you haven't had an issue using them, then that's a good thing. Now, I did have an issue with that old Commodore, but I never used these on that Commodore. So shame on me. You know, it's one of those things. And all you got to do is take a picture of that on the listing and put it in there.
The Commodore.
Yeah, I got ripped off on that. So
somebody was talking about basically what's the advantage of using your own shipping versus using global shipping program. I mean, basically what it comes down to is they're getting charged more through the global shipping program. Most international sellers get charged more in the end for the item, and they may get it quicker or so. Sometimes they don't, but a lot of times they just complain about the fees more. And that's the only thing I've gotten from people. So, but if I did global shipping program, I'd only ship maybe 1 or 2 things a month. I rarely have somebody order anything through the global shipping program, as most of the time it's through me shipping it myself. I mean, and it's easy. You do the shipping online. You can print out the invoices, not the invoices, the custom forms right online. It's easy. There's no going to the post office and dealing with all that jazz.
yeah. I'm not sure what you mean by how does this label work if one accepts returns? Yeah, you know, just because you accept a return doesn't give the people a right to harvest stuff out of your machines. You know, I think I accept returns, but this is a deterrent from keeping people from stealing your stuff and, you know, putting it back on and trying to send it back. So like I said, it's more of a deterrent. It's not like a padlock or anything like that. Okay. And it's just more of a deterrent. It's worth the few bucks if you have something that has parts in it that are sellable and worth money or something like that, then why not throw one on there? It's not an expensive thing. And it is a deterrent. That's really all it is. Just like when I'm telling you, it's no different than having a sign out in your front yard saying this house is monitored 24/7. You know, it's going to make somebody think that who's walking around looking for places to rob. I mean, it's a deterrent. Them seeing that, it's a deterrent. People seeing a camera up in the corner. It's just a deterrent. Okay. Ronnie, so USPS has an international shipping form you can fill out online. Custom form.
Yeah, custom form. I mean, it's easy peasy, breezy. International shipping is very, very good. Barry, I don't give two fucking shits about that guy.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Chad, why don't you sell clothes? It's just not my cup of tea. I mean, we do buy some clothes. I've already sold those Harley boots that I showed Friday. Those sold. We do buy some clothes, and it's typical. You know, just it's not run of the mill. We hope not when we buy it. I mean, we just bought some mucklucks, like knee high, whatever they're called. So
Waiters?
they're women's.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
It's mostly lady stuff, and Kim, but it always sells. She's very good she's good when it comes to that stuff, but I have no desire to. I mean, I'll buy a cool shirt. I mean, I'll buy one of them Coogee Bill Cosby sweaters all day long. That's clothes, right? I just sold that French designer coat finally.
I remember when you found that, you're like, I can't find nothing.
Can't find anything on it, but it's sold for like $85. I mean, that's a good deal.
That's like I never found anything over there, so don't have any idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very
I
picky with what the hell I pick up.
Is there money to be made in clothing? Absolutely. And there's a lot of people that make a lot of money doing it. Just look on YouTube. There's a ton of people that sell clothes, and it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, there's a lot of people actually selling women's clothing. Or
dude, clothing is blowing up on YouTube, and in the reselling world, it just seems to be blowing up, which is a good thing. There's stuff for people to learn from. We're just boring, old school stuff. That's what I like.
I feel bad because what everybody sees me do is clothing, but I know so much about other things, but it always comes back to clothing. It's like
somebody says, Nicole State, where are you at? They're talking about you. Actually, we're very close with Nicole State. She does a great job, and we're actually working with her on this gathering thing. Yeah,
whatever you want to call
planning. We don't know what it's called yet.
A gathering. Like, it's not like one of those medieval games.
It's
come out with a knight and a javel stick. Yeah. Like, hey, I challenge you to a duel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably two different things, but
it's a reseller rally, is what it is.
Reseller rally. Yeah. It's bring your own beer.
Of resellers for resellers. Yeah. It's all that.
Nobody's selling anything.
Yeah. You see, now there's one person here that I know that will be going, and that's Adam, the biohazard picker, because that's right in his neck of the woods. And finally, I'm going to be excited to meet up with him. That's going to be cool. That's one of the highlights of that.
I think it would be fun to meet a lot of different people.
Yeah, it's awesome. We love it. We've met a lot of people, and it's cool.
Yeah, Deb will start over.
It's in Chicago, guys. keep your eye. We're in the planning stages now. All we can tell you right now is that it will happen. We are all dedicated to making this happen. It's we've got Deb pinching pesos. We've got Nicole State and her husband Joe. We got Ronnie and his wife Gretchen. We got Pete, Craigslist Hunter. We've got Kim and myself. And we're looking to turn this into something you guys can learn from, network. And one thing you're not going to see is a freaking podium. Okay. This isn't one of these podium things. There might be a couch. That's cool. But we are not podium people. I mean, that's not what we do. We're down to earth. We're not there to I don't know, but we don't want it to be like all these other conferences people go to and say they're boring. And it's true, dude.
No. I every time you say Chicago, people go, "Oh, it's the murder capital."
Nah.
It's like, dude, Cape Cod. There's a city in Cape Cod that was just ranked the 93rd worst dangerous city in America right now.
Yeah, well, people don't know it's the gang members that are killing other gang members. That's where the crime is. So
they're not killing the poor guy going to the thrift store. They leave him alone.
Yeah.
It's gang on gang crime.
Yeah.
Just get off the street by dark.
Don't drive your I-8 through.
I got bulletproof. My truck is bulletproof.
Yeah.
Somebody come up to you at the light and hit the gas. There's toll roads everywhere. They drive me crazy. Going through New York City is a pain in the butt. Actually, the whole northeast, like New York, then you have the New Jersey Turnpike. I feel like it takes $50 just to get through those two freaking states.
No, we are not Tony Robbins. Of course, Tony Robbins is freaking awesome. You just picked up a Trump board game for $20. You know something? And that just gets to me because I remember seeing those things at every damn thrift store, and I was never able to get one after all this started. So, yeah, but I'll find one, I'm sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never found any either. I mean, those things were abundant when I was doing Amazon. Every damn thrift store, I would see those. I haven't seen one since.
Oh, where do I pick in Pensacola? So far, every place except for the weigh and pay. But everybody's talked me into going to try the weigh and pay. So we've got the Pensacola picker, and I tell you what, I don't know how to say your name. We'll just call you White. Let's all hook up and go there together. So let's do it.
Get your glasses all going on that one.
Yeah, I'll take my spy glasses. So let's see. Anything else, Mr. Ronnie?
No, I think that's about it for tonight. I guess it's been I don't know. I'm just.
Dude, it's like I've been cooped up for a couple of days, babysitting, and I'm going to be a wild banshee tomorrow. I'm going to ask the guy if I can record and stuff like that. But I think that it's going to be a fun day, and it's cool. Mr. Magoo glasses, I do not know what you're talking about.
You're a minion. Banana.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo. Yes.
Mr. Magoo.
Okay, we'll have a little bit of an after show. Biohazard. Adam, come in there and if you want to talk. So, or you can message me or whatever. So, yes. Thanks, guys, for coming. If you guys like what we talk about, feel free to hit that thumbs up for Ronnie. Show him some love. Yeah, some old lady put me in my place. I will get that video uploaded. I'm sorry,
Oh,
and
it's freaking hilarious, dude.
we'll get that. Yeah.
It won't go by so fast. So, like, if you're not paying attention, you would miss the whole
You
damn thing.
you've gotta. I think I'm gonna put subtitles in so people can you can't hear that guy saying for me to shut the F up or
I heard him.
quit being an asshole. Yeah. So
Yeah, but thanks everyone for coming. See you guys later. We'll see you Friday. Hopefully I'll get a shipping video up tomorrow about international shipping while my wife is at school. But feeling better so I can make that video. But like, comment, subscribe. Also, make sure you subscribe to Chad, the Golden Finger Picker. And see y'all later. Have a good night, everybody.
I've seen